I know, yeah. Well, you're right against
Yeah,
the
I'm trying to... Anyway.
Yo! Welcome or welcome back to The Unlucky Specialists. This is Intellectual Magic Part 11.
Fucking double digits.
Yeah.
We've only missed 1 week.
2.
One.
I think it was 2. No, because the vlogcast didn't go up.
That's the week we missed.
Yeah, but then was
we missed one after we did the one with Killeen as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
We missed 2. Still good going though.
Well, technically we won't. We only would have missed one week if it wasn't for the vlogcast. One of the main reasons why is
we're using the GoPro from the vlogcast, the one I done a review on for today's podcast because it records a bit longer. We've been having a lot of trouble with our main camera. It's battery powered, but it's not rechargeable. But like it records for like 6 minutes and then just dies. Like it just comes up on the screen that the batteries are exhausted, but they're like fresh batteries, literally just gone in out of the packet before we start recording them now. So we think the camera's on the fritz. So we don't know.
You know, because our luck obviously would
work
get for a couple of weeks and then just
not work. Yeah, so we said we'd use that's why the quality might not be as clear on the camera, but it should last the whole duration of the podcast, hopefully
so.
Yeah, well I charged it for like 4 days. I fucking want to like.
Yeah, still like that one.
So I have a very funny story.
Oh, do tell us this
funny
story.
Like I said, I was reviewing this podcast. I was reviewing this GoPro.
Mm-hmm.
So the other day I edited it, put like a fuckload of time into editing it, right, and exporting it. And what I done was like all the main edit, like of the start to finish of it, right, like all the cuts, all the sequences, all that. And I was like, I'll throw in all the extra shit, you know, like all your B-roll, music, all that shit, like separately.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, export this, then like tomorrow or the next day I'll just do that because it'll take half the time. So the next day or the day after, or whenever it was, I went back to it, opened up the file, the exported file. It was just all wrong. It was all wrong, so I had to restart the whole fucking thing from scratch. And I mean, I started it last night at about 8 o'clock and I wasn't done till 9:15. Like, it was a lot of editing in it, and it's only 6 minutes long.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But like, there's so much editing in it,
Yeah.
So, anyway, like I go to bed about 9:30, 9:45, because I'm up early. So it's like, right, I'll upload it now, blah blah blah. So I uploaded it, and everything was uploaded. This huge description, right? Like, it's probably the biggest description I've ever wrote on including like the links to like Instagram, Twitter, all that crack, and tags. I done like 300 words of tags. Like, it was proper thumbnail, everything. It was just like, yes, I just need this to process. So it processed. So realised then I put it up on the Unlucky Specialist page instead of the other page. So
oh fuck.
Yeah, I had to go then, redo it all. Right?
Oh.
And like what I done was I was like, you know, fuck this. I just like copy and pasted like the title, copy and pasted the description because there's so much in it.
Yeah.
Couldn't copy and paste the tags. It's like fuck, so I had to flick between 2 pages and like be like, this is the tag for this one, and like so on and so forth and all. But it was so I didn't get to bed till about 11 o'clock last night because I was trying to fix it, like, and my internet is acting bollocks as well the last few days. So it's like pretends to work every now and again, like, so it's really irritating.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
That's my funny story.
Yeah, that sucks. That was a lot of time wasting, and
yeah, it really was.
Sounds like a pain in the hole.
I was more annoyed that I didn't cop the fact that I was on the. But you know the way on my PC when I switch it out.
I think you probably just went into like tunnel vision. You were just kind of like,
it wasn't even that.
I'm gonna get it done. I'm just gonna upload everything.
Do you know the way when you have 2 YouTube channels, right? You click on your icon or your picture or whatever.
You can swap.
You can switch it out. But you know the way on my PC, when you done that and hit the review tuber, it wouldn't change over. But if you hit Unlucky Specialist, it would go to the review tuber.
Yeah, it was like
that's what
the bollocks with you, like.
Yeah, but that's what the way it's always been for the last few months. But like last night was like, no, I actually work perfectly fine now. So that's what happened. Like, I skipped clicking my own name and clicked onto the Unlucky Specialist page to switch it back. So it was my own fault. I should have double checked it, but
Not a big deal.
Yeah, it was just an hour of sleep missed.
Just in case you're confused, the reason why we're in my room recording today is because people are in the house and doing stuff in the kitchen, so we just can't really take up room in there.
And we're loud. We're very loud, as you all know at this stage.
But and we're going with the water today. Caffeine down.
Unfortunately.
I actually had a green tea today because I'm drinking too much caffeine, I think. So
it's killing you.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why I was like staying up late last night. Went to bed really late because what?
Oh, it is. My bad.
Sake,
the screen was fucking black. Anyway,
it goes black, doesn't it?
Right, get back to your story.
Basically, I just couldn't go to sleep last night for ages and ages because I was off yesterday evening and I was lazing around doing nothing and
usual banter,
shit, And then eventually when I tried to go to sleep I just couldn't, and that's why I woke up really late today and I felt like shit when I woke up. And I had 2 coffees to kind of keep myself, to get myself up and awake, and I haven't had coffee since, and I'm slowly starting to feel right again.
Yeah.
So I think later on I'll probably have a coffee just kind of do me over it and then I'll be fine.
Not just have another green tea or something.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling later on. If I'm proper slumping over, then I know to take a coffee.
Yeah.
Just to get me enough awake that I'd be like, right, I can do a few things and then go to bed.
Yeah.
But yeah, tying into what you were saying about your rant and story about your
yeah, my idiot
giving out about your upload and all that. When it comes to YouTube, we generally watch the bigger numbered subscribers. Because they're going obviously they're more reliable because they're constantly uploading or keeping up to date.
I wouldn't say that. That can kind of discredit the smaller channels in a sense. But it can come across that way.
I'm not trying to. What I'm saying.
Where I come from with that is the bigger subscribers pop up more regularly.
Yeah, no.
That's what I mean. They're recommended to you, and you go okay, and it's decent, so you watch more. That's what it is.
But just say for an example, I as people know, or they may not know, I love the Fallout series of games. And I played New Vegas to death. I played a good chunk of...
That's how we started our channel, actually. There'll be a card to watch some of those gameplays if you want. But if not, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, whatever. Played a good bit of Fallout 4. Still haven't completed it, but I know what happens and whatever. I just haven't got back to it. Tried to play 3. I wasn't in love with it. I didn't really like the aesthetic of it compared to New Vegas.
Yeah.
And anyone can fight me on this. I think New Vegas is a way better game than 3, even though it's not actually Bethesda that made it. They just used the engine that Bethesda used for Fallout 3.
Is that why it was a better game though?
No, I think it's a better game because Obsidian, who made New Vegas, a lot of the core people that were on their team were on the team that made the original Fallout 1 and 2.
Okay.
So they have more of a feel of the original games
where it started,
okay. No, I'm not saying the Bethesda game isn't good. I've played a bit of that as well and I did enjoy it. I just didn't have the same impact with New Vegas with that as it did with New Vegas. But I went looking for gameplay of the first Fallout game because it's a more kind of turn-based type of game. It's kind of a 2D kind of spectrum with 3D kind of movement within a map. If you get it, it's very kind of hard to explain. You know what I mean when I'm talking about? It's real 90s gameplay.
Yeah, sort of because
it was made in.
You remember the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel game, and it's all it's a turn-based game obviously because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. But if you press square in your attacks, it was all 3D animated to simulate it kind of. Right? I get what you mean.
But anyway, so I found this guy. I can't remember his name. I think he went by. He called himself GV because his name was Grohl Vanna or something like that. Right. Some strange name, right? His real name is Austin. He says it in the thing because he calls himself Austin in the game. But he had over 220,000 subscribers, and the first video part of his Fallout series was 260,000 views. So it was decent. It was good numbers. And it was one of the obviously but it was one of the few videos that came up, one of the suggestions that came up for Fallout gameplay or walkthrough or whatever. So I started watching it and I got into about part 13, 14, and it's a 50-part series. Right. I just kind of felt I lost kind of interest in it because credit to him, he tries his best but he wasn't as attention grabbing to me as I want with someone playing a video game. I just kind of like, I was just kind of watching it because I took some time, but then I just dropped off and was like, I can't be bothered.
Yeah, it's more of an inconvenience to go back and watching it than if
but
you're
like
listening.
I was saying to you about it, like his first video had 260,000 views, but by the time he got to like the 13th or 14th part, he was down to like 8,000 or 7,000 views, and then those videos were like a year ago. It's not like, you know, it's different with channels like Game Grumps who will start a series and a lot of people will watch the first part and then they know that if it's going to run for a long time they won't watch it until they've completed the series, and then they'll watch it they'll watch it all in one go, and that's how their views kind of stay low for a while and then they come back up. But
that's like 6-7 months stuff. If that, like, it's not like
but they probably watch other people or like watch other series that they're catching up on, you know, whatever.
Whatever.
But clearly with this guy, it wasn't like he just, like, even his most recent videos were only getting like 2,000 views and all, and like compared to the subscriber list, it's a big change.
There's a very big, you know? Big jump.
He obviously lost
like
the relevancy that he'd gained up until he's the height of his thing. So what I was saying is like that's kind of an example of showing like how hard it is to stay relevant on YouTube nowadays. Because a couple of years ago he would have had bigger views and more like
subs and stuff.
Yeah, you would have had more people like commenting and like engaging with the videos, and you know, it's kind of a shame that he's dropped off because he's still producing videos like twice a week or something like.
Yeah, and like, you know what, right? The people that watch YouTube and don't have anything of this like on this side of YouTube don't really realize the amount of work that can or that does go into certain videos.
Oh yeah, but like most videos, unless you're literally just throwing up something for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the time, there is work behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like,
I
just even after us doing stuff, like, and me doing stuff on my own channel, you doing stuff on your channel, and then stuff that we both did with this channel, like, just we did like very simple editing throughout our stuff, and we still found it hard because we're not familiar with software and what to do with it as other people would.
Yeah,
but like
100%. Like,
but like I watch videos now and I see like just videos I would have just watched to get information out of. I watch what happens in the video, even if it's only like a voiceover over it, and then they have like different clips, you know, like just footing through or like fucking slideshow and stuff. But like I'm still watching it going like, there must have been some lot of work put in behind that video to put this out.
Yeah,
and like I appreciate
like
the effort that these people done. So like it's given me kind of the foresight now when I'm watching a video from someone else, even if I'm not a big fan of what they're saying or what they're doing.
Yeah,
I can
like
still go around and
appreciate
look, you took the time to make this,
like,
and like, you know, it's
100%.
obviously a passion project, so like fair play to you. So like I do appreciate what people are doing more now with shows, and even like with like actual TV shows. I look at what they've been doing as well, and they're like the prep work you would have had to done to get this scene right, or like, you know, you have to go at this certain time, or you have to make sure you have this filmed before you go off and shoot this next scene. And
because when I was in college that time, like that was all that was what we learned in the first semester, which is all I lasted. Like, but that was what you learned, was how to get everything you need so everything runs flawlessly.
Yeah,
and like you gain a great kind of. If you really, like, if you enjoy watching someone and they do something and they do it well, you get a great, like, a sense of appreciation for it. Or, you know, like, I watch a review tuber called, a tech review tuber called Your Average Consumer, and he's only recently hit the 2 million sub mark, like, in the last 2 weeks, like, and, like, it's great that he has, because he's pumping out more videos now than he's ever done.
Yeah.
And in this particular video, like, it's only 6 or 7 minutes long, and it's like a gaming laptop setup, how he found this one, and he teamed it all around like Deadpool 2, like, and everything. But so he has like his main camera like this, and then there's a side camera like way up here, like on that, like, so like every now and again he'll like say something, but like real quick he just turns and it's like to that camera, you know, like a quip or whatever, like.
You can use that as I get what you mean.
To relieve it, like, so it's not like he's just
talking. Every now and again he'll turn the other one and like say a joke or like, you know, like a little snippet of
to break it up,
kind of like what Logan Paul does with his videos now.
Right, and like I was it's one of the very few YouTube videos I actually commented on, and everyone was saying the same thing. I commented like really digging the second camera, like it was good, like, and everyone was like, that's good, that's a good, like, it's a good way to do it, like,
yeah,
and stuff. But like it's not until you're on this side of it that you appreciate that sort of crack, like
no, like I'd admit, like, before I wasn't really given too much.
You're nearly ignorant about it, like,
yeah,
you know.
But like now looking at it, I'm there like, wow, fuck, they put a lot of work in this fair play.
Yeah,
you know. But yeah,
relevancy on YouTube is impossible.
Oh, like
relevancy is so hard. Like if you want to record something the day something's big and pump it out that evening for any. Like,
the only way people can do that now
is if it's their full-time job.
Yeah, and if they're big, like they have a shitload of millions of subscribers, and they have an editing team that once they have the raw footage, will pump stuff out.
Yeah.
Like even like just PewDiePie. Before, when he even when he was like getting traction and he was becoming the number one subscribed channel, he was still doing most of the stuff on his own.
Yeah.
And like, you know,
Peter McKinnon has an editor now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know, like he's in the couple million and he's only getting them now himself because he's too busy. Like he's starting to get too busy. But like with PewDiePie, like a couple of years ago, it was just him doing it on his own. He might have had help from one or two people, maybe. Like, but now he has two editors to look at his stuff. Like, I think one does like the raw kind of edits, and the other one does like the final touches and all that. He might have a look over it, and then they'll post it out for him. And like, you're there, like, first of all, it's fucking great for you to be able to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that you have the money and resources to do that. And second of all, it makes you trying to be relevant a lot easier.
Yeah, because you just have to go and record the thing.
Like, it's different for the likes of us. Like, we can't pump out a video every day, mainly for the reason that we work full time.
Yeah.
And like we
don't have the cash for it.
No,
like to pay someone to do it. Like,
even on our days off, we struggle to get these types of things on.
Yeah.
Like for instance, I'm off today. We work in the same place, but I do evenings, you do mornings. So it's only really whenever I'm off that we're able to do these things.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like, it's harder if I'm working in the evening and you're off to record stuff in the morning, because we have to get up and we have to do things and.
Yeah, you have a life. You have a life outside.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know.
100%. Like, we record this. We generally record these at the start of the week, and then I have
days off.
I have, say, from like today's Tuesday. I have from Tuesday till Sunday to get this edited, exported, thumbnails done, up, and ready to go for Sunday. And some weeks, like last week, I forgot not that I forgot all about it, but I was just so busy I didn't get a chance to do it. Like,
yeah, it was the Sunday that you were doing stuff.
Yeah, like the Sunday I done it, and I was up half the night doing it on Sunday, like, you know.
But
then again, though, I think if you get everything, like if you were to really prioritize your life not around it, but you really sit down and go, right, this will be recorded this day, I should start editing it that evening, or edit the next day, or whatever, and like have a timeline, like where you're gonna be like, right, it's gonna be ready to be uploaded. Like, the hardest part is finding the time to put the edits in. I find
it's easy to sit down and record.
Yeah, it's the edits is the hard.
Yeah.
Like
sit down and record, and you literally just shit. You can like, again, if you have a camera that can last a long while and record a good amount of footage, like,
just shit on.
Yeah, you can talk for fucking ages. You can have as many breaks as you want. Like, it's handy with my one. Like, when I was doing videos, because
it's webcam.
It's webcam. It'll just keep on going as long as there's memory in my
PC.
PC. And sure, like, I have a terabyte hard drive, like, and I fuck all on my PC. But like with our other camera, like, we only had the 28 minutes to do stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. I genuinely feel a little bit more comfortable recording in front of this camera because
we can just ramble on for
ages. Like, we're not so tight to time.
Yeah, like, I'm looking at the time there, but I'm there going, like, we don't really need to be conscious of it.
No,
because I'm probably going to run.
Yeah, that's recording. Like.
Yeah, well, I can see a flash in there. So.
Well, yeah, if you see that flashing, it means it's recording.
Yeah,
so, yeah, like, easy.
But yeah, I didn't really even have a question there. I was just kind of like wanted to talk about, like, I appreciate more now.
Yeah.
YouTube,
oh yeah, you do.
The thing behind, like, all the stuff behind it. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people that still upload, like, regularly, they're making money obviously, and a lot of them it is their job to do, like being a YouTuber. But at the same time, it's a lot of work that goes into it. Like, you know, it's not like you're there to go. Like, we're there going like, oh fucking, I'd love to be a full-time YouTuber and make money off it. But like, even when you're supposed to be having days off, you're probably still thinking like, oh, I need to make sure I have this ready.
I don't know.
I need to have this project done by this day,
honestly,
so I can upload for this
like,
day.
Being honest, like 100% honest, like I would, like if my channel took off and it got to the stage where I could do it full time or semi full time, like I think I'd be pretty happy with that. I'd be more than willing to put in the work because the reward for it is so much. Like I'm a stockman in work, so I don't really deal with much in work. I just take in deliveries and stock a fridge. Do you know what I mean? But I find like people, like every one of my videos, 7 videos I've put out, have all got I've got comments on all of them. One of them is nearly at 3,000 views as well, which is fucking insane, might I add. Yeah. Just a little bit, right?
I can post the actual number. That's wrong.
Yeah, I do. But like, the reward of entertaining someone for half a second is so much nicer than stocking a fridge. Do you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah,
that'd be my whole attitude towards it. Like, he's just checking the full number because I need to know. I checked it today. It was like, or last night, it was like 2,920 or something, or 80 or something crazy. Click on the video. Mute. Copyright. 2,958.
You're 42 views off. So people that are watching this,
all 40 subs.
All
what? Yeah. Yeah, no, but
all
like that's
6 people that are watching.
Like, it's my most liked and disliked video on my channel as well.
You're 47 likes on it though. Compared to 7 dislikes.
There's 48 comments. There's more comments than likes on it, which is great.
Just 48 comments, yeah. Now, to be fair, half of those comments are yours. It counts
your
comments.
No, I know that, but I try to kind of reply to people as quick as I can because it's.
Oh no, fair play. Fair, and you're like, even like 2 days ago, you got a comment on it. So like, people are still watching it, which is good. Yeah. You know, like, I
ties into the
don't discredit why your channel is doing fair play. Yeah. It was just harder on my one because mine's all kind of more
fluid. Yours just, the topics jump very quickly with what you were trying to do.
It wasn't even that. I think it's like, I want to get back into doing my own videos, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing because I'm still trying to find out what I want to do more than anything.
I'm really happy doing mine.
But
like, I'm so happy with mine.
Your one's good. Like, and it's a niche one that like people will look for.
Yeah. So everyone look for it. Just
everyone,
like let me do this one.
Like, my problem with my channel was that I was wanting the engagement that you were getting, and I wasn't getting any because a lot of it is my opinion. Like, more so than like your one. Yeah, obviously yours is your opinion, your review and stuff, and you're giving your insight into it.
Yeah.
But because
it's easier when you're looking for something and you want someone to tell you what it does and doesn't do.
Like, if
instead
you're
of someone going, oh, you have your opinion, but this is mine. Listen to me.
Yeah. Whereas with me, it's just kind of like, I watched this show or this film and I thought it was dog shit, or I thought this problem like really stuck out, and I thought they could have done this better. And like, generally, no one's kind of there arguing with me about it, and I'd rather they would.
Yeah.
That was kind of one of the things I gave out about at one stage.
Yeah, because you said you got a couple of dislikes on a video.
I got dislikes on the video, but I had no comments. And I would have rather people
dislike it and comment
saying like why they thought I was wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know? Because then they're engaging.
You can actually have a conversation.
Yeah. I don't want to turn around and be like, no, you're wrong, fuck off. Like, I just wanted to be kind of like, okay, I didn't look into it that much. Like, maybe like with that different mindset, I understand where they were going with it. But look, whatever. It's not a big deal.
No.
But yeah. So
what I want to know, like, the people, like, there's this consistent 13 to 16 kind of people that watch these podcasts every week. Now I don't know how much or how long of each podcast they watch. Like,
I haven't looked at the analytics. I haven't looked at the analytics.
Yeah, no, neither have I. But I'd like to know what y'all watch, like, you know, and what you take away from watching a YouTube video. Like, would you ever?
Yeah, what makes you stay watching a particular YouTuber
if you watch a video, and like, do you ever be like, that was a fantastic video, and you're immediately sending it to your friends, because that's what, like, we do that the whole time. Half our conversation is just, look at this video, it's fucking class, like.
Yeah, or memes.
But only the dankest of memes.
Yeah, only dank memes.
Yeah, but like, that's what I want to know. And we'd appreciate it if you commented. We'd reply, like, we'd actually converse with you. Like, it'd probably be Jarhead conversing. He has better English than I do.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So you want to give out boxers?
No, not boxers. I just had that wrote down for a keyword. So.
But it was boxers.
It just happened to be boxers. Yeah. So I have a little brother.
He's not little. He's a younger brother.
Younger brother, right? And like
he goes 6'10".
Yeah.
No, he will be 6'10" to be fair.
But he's quite skinny, so his clothes are small, right? But like lengthwise, he's like the same length and everything as me, right? But obviously, like waist size and stuff, he's not.
Yeah.
So I got out of the shower the other day, and I was like, going around doing my thing. I was like, right, I'll put on some boxers, I suppose, and fucking get on with my life. Like, so I pull out a pair of boxers, and like, when you pull out a pair of boxers of your drawer, your fucking bedside table or wherever they are, you don't think to look at them. You just put them on, like, or I do anyway. I just make sure they're the right way out, and then, you know what I mean? Like, you don't examine your boxers, like, right? So that's what I done. Then I realised, like, that they were like Callum's boxers, so they were like really, really tight on me and stuff. And I wore them to work the next day as well. I don't know why I didn't fucking change them. I don't think I had any of like clean boxers at the time or whatever. And I swear to God, man, I was walking around work, and like every 30 seconds I was like adjusting my leg or my other leg, or twisting or turning, because they were just so uncomfortable. Like, like just, it was so unnecessary. Like, it was ridiculous. But like, that happens an awful lot in my house. Like, where I get Callum's t-shirt or his pants. Now, one day I put on a pair of my own jeans, and I was like, Callum, these are yours. And he was like, no, they're your ones. I'm wearing mine. It's like, okay, I'm huge now. But like, it's like, you don't have that problem.
No.
Worst happens is you was like, Decky's t-shirt comes in here. Never happens though, I'd say, does it? No. Yeah,
well, see, my man, generally, like, well, see, I was always a medium, and then I was like a tight medium because I got fatter, and then I started losing weight, and I started wearing clothes that fit me properly, so I started wearing like a small t-shirt. Generally, every now and again, I think one or two of my teachers might go onto his stuff.
Yeah.
Because my mad's still not used to it. Whenever she does the ironing, she might put like a t-shirt of mine with his stuff.
Yeah.
But sometimes she'll still put like stuff I've given to my dad.
Yeah.
Because he's a medium, so like any t-shirts or stuff that I wear, and I gave away to him. Sometimes it might come back into my pile, so I just like throw it back on his thing.
Yeah.
But it's very rare that happens.
Yeah. It's like, well, like when I say it happens in my house, it doesn't happen all. Like, it happens a lot with t-shirts, with our t-shirts, a lot with them. But we know, like,
who's the suit.
Yeah, like, you know what your style is or whatever. Like, I
think it's different with girls a lot more. I think they just kind of swap and change all the time. Like,
but like, I get Cully's t-shirts and Cully's boxers and everything. Like two of my legs can fit in one of his legs.
Yeah,
It's fucking crazy. But like, it's really weird to me because that's my normal. But for you, you're like, what the fuck? Like you can see how it happens.
No,
like,
I can see how it happens.
But you're there,
it's
like,
not perplexing.
No, but like you're there going like that just doesn't happen in my house. Like,
in my life,
yeah, like it's
not a problem with me. Like,
yeah, like it's just this weird to me for someone to be like,
no, I get the clothes that I own.
Yeah.
Sure, look, not a big deal. And then I think to kind of wrap it up, one final thing I want to talk about is...
Wait, we're fucking past the old camera.
Oh, look at us. We're amazing.
Yeah, we are. 30 seconds gone.
No, but one thing I wanted to talk about was, like, you know, we were talking about YouTube and like trying to keep up to date with stuff, and that kind of like extends to your actual life. You know, just trying to keep up to date with things in your life. You know, like new songs coming out, or like, you know, new films, and you're trying to, like, you know, a lot of pop culture kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot bigger nowadays.
Speaking of new film, go on anyway.
Yeah. But like, then there's other times in your life where you just like, yeah, there are moments where you just kind of want to sit down and just be like, I just want to unplug everything. I just want to lay. I don't want to think. I don't want to look at my phone. I don't want to listen to music. I just don't want to do anything. Or not that you don't want to listen to music, but like
you just don't want.
You just want to think. Yeah. Basically, like your head is running like a 90 or whatever. What do you do when you try to unwind or just try to like just get out of it?
See, I don't really have that problem because a lot of times for a lot of people that only comes into play when they're trying to sleep. I just fall asleep anywhere.
To be fair, you kind of zone out more often than not anyway.
Yeah.
That's probably how you try to.
I
think you like biologically you're just there. You just go into like robot mode where you're just like you just do things.
Yeah.
Without thinking.
Yeah.
I don't like you're like a lot of times in work like you get stressed out the fuck with certain things, but then like other times you're just there kind of like you're just going through the motions. You're there like I'm just waiting to go home.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, it's more the latter really. Like,
yeah.
if I got some stuff on my mind or whatever, I go for a walk. It's generally what I do is I walk the town, like the full town, walk down my hill, around the whole town and back up
nice
again.
Nice long walk, like.
Yeah. But it's like, you know, just headphones in and go. It's nice. I don't know. You see, I like to be with my own thoughts every now and again. Like I hate it and I love it at the same time.
Yeah.
But I don't really have to, like, by the time bedtime comes around or whatever, I don't actually have to unwind because I just sleep.
See, I'm with me it's kind of strange because I love being on my own. I love having alone time.
I fucking hate it. But
yeah, I like some days, like especially when I'm on a day off, like today, like I didn't interact with anyone until you came out to my house.
Yeah.
Like, you know, talking on the phone, like texting or whatever, like, you know, that's completely different. But like, just
actually having someone's
generally
company.
I'm on the town most days of the week anyway.
Yeah.
So when I do have the time now where I can stay at home and not have to talk to anyone.
Yeah, but
I love them. Like, I've always loved it, but like I love it even more now. And but then like that's the thing, like I'll have hours and hours where I'm on my own. And then I'll get to the point where I'm like, I need to talk to someone. And then when people come home, I'm real chatty and I like, you know, I bounce off everyone or whatever.
So I've had yearning for it.
I've replenished like
enough.
My batteries enough that I can engage with people actively, and I'm not just kind of like whatever, like, you know, because after a while, like if I'm around people too much,
you get annoyed by that.
I kind of just like I just want to fuck off and be on my own.
Yeah. But you see, with you're in, like you said, you're all like, because you live out of town, you're in the town quite early all the time, and like that's why you like that, is because you're surrounded by the hustle and bustle. It's only a town, but it can be busy. Like, whereas,
but even just with work, like just because I'm dealing with customers all the time, like, you know, just I need time away from it all.
Yeah. I'm the opposite. I need time with people.
Well,
I do.
That's
like,
your job.
Yeah.
But like, no, but even before I started working there, like, just I've always been a creature that likes to be alone every now and again.
Yeah.
I like having time to myself. I get it from my mum. Like, anytime she has the house for herself, which is very rare, she loves it. Like, she cannot get enough of her own company at times.
Yeah.
And I'm the same for the most part. But like, I think it's my way to kind of unwind as well, as when I get the chance to be on my own.
Yeah.
Is then I'm there like, I don't have to think about this. I don't have to like make
make conversation.
Yeah. You know, I don't want to be too annoying with people.
See, when I'm on my own, when I'm on my own, I talk. I'm one of these people that like talks to myself and all. And, like,
I'm the same. I'm the exact same.
But I will ask a question, and then if I don't answer the question, I'm like, you're not going to answer the question. It's like I'm talking to another person. Like that's the kind. So like, when I'm on my own, I get very sick of myself very, very fast.
Yeah, well, do you not realise what other people have to deal with?
Up. Yeah, no, I do. That's why I pity anyone who's in my company. Like, I mean, I have my moments where I'm really fun, but then there's moments where you're there going like,
shut up.
Why you this man?
Yeah.
So you said like watching, like in terms of keeping up to date, like with movies and the pop culture side of the world and all. I actually there was a ranting and raving and stuff all over like Facebook and stuff about one of the newer Netflix movies, Letters to the Boys I've Loved, or All the Letters to the Boys.
I haven't even heard of that.
What's the name?
So much.
To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Sorry.
Okay.
So it's like a rom-com teen movie or whatever. But you know what I'm like? I'm like halfway through the movie right now.
I don't get that. I don't know how you can do that. Just watch the whole film in one second.
But you see, what happened was I was watching that stuff was exporting, right? So I was like,
it doesn't matter. Just fucking watch the whole thing.
Then it got to like fucking 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm up in 5 hours. Like, but yeah, I'll probably finish it tonight or tomorrow. Like, but
like to me, that's like
movie. Like, it's not bad. Like,
just to interject. Like you doing that where you just leave a film like halfway through or like quarter way or whatever. To me, that's like reading a book and halfway through a sentence just going like, yeah, I'm done for this. I have to go out and do things. Like I'm there. Like, no, I'm finishing this paragraph and then I'll get back and then I'll go or I'll finish the chapter or whatever.
Like generally, I'll watch a movie start to finish. Any chance I can, I will start and finish a movie.
Yeah.
Like
a normal person.
Yeah, but like sometimes I'm just like, fuck this movie, I just want to go to bed. Fuck this movie, I just want to wash myself. Fuck this movie, I just fuck this movie. Like sometimes I don't even need a reason. It's like fucking movie.
Yeah, and yet you'll still finish watching shows like Disenchanted or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I finished Disenchanted, by the way.
You said that in the last one.
No, I started it in the last one. I didn't finish it by the time the last one.
Okay. Yeah, but again, like you made sure you finished.
No, but like with a series, right? I generally like to give things a season. I like to give stuff a full season because.
I mean, you gave Breaking Bad 3 seasons, and then when you were getting to the good season, you fell off it.
That's because it was shit. Like,
oh,
hey, here's what happens in season 1. I like that. Here's what happens in season 2. I like that. I'm there going, bring on season 3. 3 episodes in, I've just rewatched season 1 and season fucking 2.
Yeah, you have to get like there were a couple of episodes in season 3 of shit. But then by the end of it, you're there like, oh my god, everything's getting.
It's grand. I know how it ends. Like people ruined it on me, so I was like, now I
yeah, but
don't
seeing
need to
it
watch
is different than hearing what people tell you.
I like to give things a season. I'll give things a solid season, sometimes 2. And then they'll do something I don't like, and then I just avoid it and I boycott it and like the plague until it's not relevant anymore.
To be fair, that kind of happened with me with Riverdale.
There you go. And you fucking got me to watch that.
I know.
Ass hat. You fucking hypocrite.
I do have great intentions of going back to that. Stop recording.
You're at love. That's red hot as well.
I mean, we could just finish up with the audio and then just be like, yeah, we're probably just going to wrap this up now because the
battery died.
Yeah, it ended quite abruptly. So then again, it's a small camera, it's not going to last.
No. Anyway.
Ages. So yeah, we'll leave it there. It kind of ended abruptly, but sure, whatever, that's our life.
I think that's our niche though.
Yeah.
Just everything ending abruptly.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So thanks very much for watching and listening at the end.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye!